So today I'm gonna show you how I go about making hair. I'm not gonna do a full video on it because it could take me like 3-4 hours or even more. But I'm just gonna show you how I begin. First of all, the head is already baked, yeah, so that I don't mess it up. I'm gonna use baking, what's it called? Oven baked clay adhesive. Bake and bound, I think it's called. Just gonna put some here just so that the clay sticks to it, because when it's already baked sometimes it just doesn't and it moves when you try to use it, and it's really annoying. So yeah, the hair we're gonna do is this one, as you can see here. So what I'm gonna do first is try to add volume on the parts that I needed. So we know that the line, there's a big chunk of volume here, and here's a hairline, so I'm just gonna add some here like that. Kind of need to add like a lot. And then here would be the hairline. So put that backwards. Kind of have to cover the whole head because, yeah, I should do that. So I don't care about any details right now. I just want to add volume, and then I will work on what I have added. And now I'm seeing I need more clay. I do need a lot more clay. Oh, look at that. Just hold on. Okay. Here there will be a braid, but I will work on it later. And there's like, what do I call locks? Something like this. It's gonna be fine. I still need to work on the eyebrow, so he looks really weird, but yeah, it's okay. We'll do that later. Okay, so now that I have the general shapes that I wanted, I'm gonna start using my tool to like draw the hair. So this is gonna be this is the line, and then I'm just gonna make lines towards the direction the hair is going. So I assume that the hair starts here and they go this way. So now I'm just sketching, okay? Nothing much. And then this side. I think this part is really, it can be really frustrating because kind of feels like you're never ever going to end. And like when you make one, and then you have to make the other one, and then you have to make them look cool, and it can be really exhausting. But be patient, you'll get there. Okay, so once I have these more or less, I start using different tools. I do use this one a lot, and I use the flat part to make like chunks of hair. I always try to not make them like very similar to each other, but like, you know, if I make this one that is this wide, I make the other one a bit smaller, and then a big one again, and then too small. You know, try and vary each part so as it's not like super symmetrical you know, boring. You need to make it vary a lot. And one of the tools that I really love to work on here is this rubber brush. As you can see, let me see if I can show it better. It's like pointy. And I love it because I can make the locks of hair by just pushing the back, and it makes like this really good indentation. I'm gonna show it here. You see? And then I just go around it very. The idea is that you do have fun doing this. Try new things, rework things that you didn't like just don't get stuck on something because it took you a lot of time. But if you're not, you know, happy with the result, just try again. It's okay. And after all this and working on all the hair like this, you will come to a point in which the hair, will look something like this. And at this stage, what I do is I grab a brush, a soft one, liquid gasoline. I'm going to show you since I'm here. I pour some in a little pee-pee. And then, okay, this is a different brush, but I try it on a piece of paper, and then I just like brush it very softly, pushing just a bit so that we lose all the little chunks of clay, and then so it's smooth, nice and smooth. Oh God, couldn't see it. I'm sorry, I couldn't see. The focus was not there before. I'm gonna show it again here. Yeah. First, you need to let it soak a bit, like soak the clay a bit, and then when it starts like having an effect on the clay, you can actually push a bit, and you can smooth it out like that. You see? So it will look like that. But yeah, I mean, it does take a lot of time when we go from this to that. But an extra thing that I wanted to tell you was that if you want to add like loose hair, you can add like a wire. You know, I would just like drill a hole here and just add a wire and then cover it with clay. But I really like this one, Gauze clay, because it actually holds pretty well on air. And you can work on it, and then you can just leave it there, and it's gonna stay there most of the times. And let's just assume that here is gonna be like, I'm not gonna work on the braid because that would be like a whole different video. Okay, but we have this, and we're gonna work on the same way, but now with a bit more movement. It's about working and reworking on the hair, removing material, because in general we do add more than we need, and that's okay. Oof. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this is basically it. How we go from bald to a weird shape of hair and then to the final result with the smooth hair. Um, Making hair requires a lot of practice and requires, and one of the things that you need to have in mind is that you need to focus on the shapes and not on the very specific strings of hair. Because if you do that, you're gonna lose your fucking mind. Just focus on the general shapes and try and make them cute. That's very easy to say, God. I know. I'm sorry. Just have to practice, 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 practice. Okay. I hope this was useful. See you next time.